So I'm not sure how you feel about polytheism, but let's put how you feel about it on the shelf for a minute, and let's talk about something that I've noticed and something that I appreciate about polytheism. And that is the idea that gods and goddesses have specific traits that they're strong and they're dominant in. For instance, there's a god of war, there's a goddess of love, there's one of fire, there's one that deals with intelligence, there's ones that deal with the hunting. There's all of these specific traits assigned, and not all gods are in the polytheistic concept have every trait, right? They have specific ones that they're good at, and then they carry off other people that have to do other things. And I like that because I feel like as human beings, something that I get a lot is people come into my office with this concept that in order to be the best being that they can be, they have to have all of the good traits. And that specifically it applies to parents a lot, but it applies to a lot of my clients. And I'm like, that's not it, right? Your goal in life is to be the best version of you that you can be, but you have dominant traits and non-dominant traits, and you have things that you're really good at. You might really be a very loving, caring, super, wonderful human being, whereas in the trait of war or where you have to go to battle, you're probably not the person that we're gonna wanna pick. And that has to be okay. And yet, specifically parents, but again, this deals with a lot of other people. They always feel like they come in and they want to be all of these things. I'm supposed to be super loving and kind, and at the same time be a super disciplinarian and disciplinarian right at the right times. And I'm supposed to be able to teach all of these things, but at the same time guide. And it becomes maddening, and we lose our minds about it. And like, for instance, me, I have terrible patience. I am like the worst. I have like this much patience. And let's say the band of patience is from here to here, and I'm like right here. Now, I might be at the bottom of that, and I might say to myself, I've really got to get better, so I'm going to try to expand. But I'll never be this guy, right? I'll never be the goddess of patience. It's never going to be my skill set. It's never going to be my wheelhouse. And so what I need to do is, one, be cool with that, and then two, reach outside of my sphere to find somebody who really does have that trait in a dominant way, so that I can lean on them for advice, that I can ask them for help, that I can kind of reach out to them so that they can kind of complement my lack of it in a way that I will never be able to do. And it's that acceptance and that reaching that are the two main things that make you a better person. It's the understanding, it's the knowing who you are, it's the know thyself. It is figuring out what you can provide and where your limitations are, and then doing enough for your community, your personal community, not like your neighborhood, your personal community, to ensure that there are people that have those traits inside, so that you can rule your world in a way that makes the most sense. And if you're a parent, this is allowing somebody in your life that is going to counter those detriments in you, so that you can be a better parent, so that you can either have them do those things. I'm not a playful parent. That's another one of my detriments, right? I'm not like the person that's going outside playing 17 rounds of basketball. So then I need to bring somebody in, or I need a partner that complements, or I need other people in my existence that can do that for my children, because they deserve that, right? And that makes me a better parent, not me trying to figure out how I'm going to become more playful, because all that's going to do is make me feel like crap, and then like not let my kids get any sort of play. And it's that type of thought process that we need to have, and it all comes from acceptance. So today, if you're really struggling with kind of just feeling like crap, and it makes us feel like crap, by the way, because so many people feel like crap because it can't be, super people. But that's got to be okay, unless you're going to go live on a mountain and like meditate for like 100 years and try to figure out like how to balance all of yours so that you're either all of everything or all of nothing. I'm not sure how that would work. It's time to get on the acceptance bandwagon of knowing who you are and being comfortable with who you are. So if you're struggling with that today, if you're a parent and you're just like, oh, I can't take it anymore, if you're a partner, if you're a friend, and you're just feeling like, man, why can't I be X? The time is to look at what could you be, what it is that you're looking for, and if you can't, what is realistic? And then reach outside, join a Facebook group, join a different group, go outside into your neighborhood, find some way to tap into a different community that is not yours, to find those people that will complement and allow you to be the best version of yourself and still have those other elements within your tribe.